auction agencies and two of our key listing agents on this one as well. Nicholas Richards, Michelle Huang, two people that if you are thinking of selling your property, if you're thinking of buying property in this area or the greater part of Monash, they're two people, great two people to speak to. On hand as well, I have a few other people assisting us. Max will join us shortly. Jay and Abby also in the crowd. Here to help you with any questions you may have in regards to the contract, to Section 32. Here to help you with your bidding perhaps. Sign contracts and put a sold sticker up on the board at the very end if it all works out for you that way. The format for today's auction is fairly simple. I'm going to read through the key terms in the contract, talk through the rules for today's auction, talk a bit about the home and the opportunity that's behind me here, and then I'll open up and I'll call for your competitive bidding. The property we are selling is known in the contract as Lot 103 on Plan of Subdivision 078945 in Certificate of Title 11595 Folio 768. But in plain English, it's known as 16 Kellaway Street in Mount Waverley. Today's sale does include everything you see. All fixtures and fittings, obviously. Everything stuck is staying with the property here today. And we are selling via a public auction whereby a 10% deposit is required upon signing. However, you can pay a $20,000 deposit by way of bank transfer. The balance of that 10% can come through on Monday via bank check or transfer. Settlement terms fairly flexible. They revolve around 30, 60 or 90 days. If you've got any other requirements on settlement and you've spoken to Nick or Michelle about those, we'll honour those settlement requirements as well. If you've got any questions in regards to the terms of the contract I've just mentioned, including the settlement terms, just raise your hand and flag us down and I'll have one of the staff members come and have a quick chat before we get to the all-important and crucial bidding part. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prevent an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request, in the law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders and bidders preventing others from bidding and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Again, pretty straightforward with the rules and the terms. Any questions, raise your hand and we'll come and have a quick chat before we get underway. But before we get underway, I want to talk to you about the home that's behind me here, ladies and gentlemen, or more so the land opportunity. Some 634.9 approximate square metres of land sitting on a corner here as well. Probably ripe at this stage for a large home in this particular pocket of Mount Waverley. You only need to drive around a couple of streets to see where things are headed. Large luxury homes being the popular build. Whether you're building for the purpose of looking to resell for profit or whether you're looking to build your dream or family home, this is probably the ideal location in that you're surrounded with fantastic neighbours, great family homes, walking distance to Mount Waverley North Primary and Mount Waverley Secondary College as well, and obviously in the zone. Mount Waverley shops, cafes, restaurants just down the road, and obviously down a few streets from where we are today as well, Marion Way. A couple of new cafes popped up as well, so we're starting to see a lot of change in this particular pocket, more accessibility to those sort of amenities. The Glen Shopping Centre just down the road as well, $500 million is spent there for that shopping complex, and obviously after COVID you can now go and enjoy all that it has to offer at the Glen. 10 to 15 minutes from where we stand, you'll head towards the city. You've got Chadstone on the way there if you dare stop there on the way to spend your money. But amenities, fantastic. School location, amazing. Tally-Ho Park just around the corner as well, and they've upgraded that park, tennis, soccer, football grounds as well. Excellent place for the dogs to have a run, the kids to play, all that sort of stuff, all within just an earshot distance from where we are now. To have all of this, to have the opportunity to be able to move forward here today, you're going to need to raise your hand and call out your bid nice and loud and make sure before I knock it down, you're the successful purchaser. How I sell. Here today, I call 3 times. First call, second call, third, final call. And when the hammer hits the contract like so, the property is sold. You cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place. So make sure you've raised your hand, called out your bid, and you're the successful purchaser here. 16 Kellaway Street buyers. In your hands, a fair, reasonable start for a bid. Over to you now, 16 Kellaway Street, Mount Waverley, in your hands. Start me where you like. Up to you, you make a star, be guided by you. Owners are waiting, they're ready to sell, so in your hands, buyers, you make a start. I'll be guided by you. Otherwise, $1 million. Welcome along, sir, next to Michelle there. $1 million. Good luck with your bidding, and we're off and running from where we stand. I'll call for rise from there to move things forward a little bit closer to our range. But $1 million is here. $1,050,000 from there, please. At $1 million now, $1,050,000. Can I say from there should be hands up at this stage. Easy bidding and buying now. $1 million on my left-hand side with Michelle. $1,050,000. Can I say? At $1 million now, $1,050,000. I'll call from there. Had $1 million on my left-hand side, at $1,050,000, call anywhere at all. Raise your hand, call out your bid, or have one of our staff members call it out for you. Call 3 times, make it crystal clear. I negotiate with the highest bidder if need be. So if I have to pass it in, I go straight to the highest bidder, and 9 times out of 10, they become the purchaser. Call 3 times in a moment or so to do so if need be, but $1 million there, 50 in the rise. I look for first call now at $1 million. Second call at $1 million. Third and final call. All finished and done. It's a quick one. Do I work with our party over there? Need to know now. You'll need to raise your hand. Call it. $1,050,000. There it is now. Michelle, $1,050,000 behind me here. 1.1 from here. Had $1,050,000 now. Out $1,050,000 with Nicholas's couple. Good luck also to your bidding there. Had $1,050,000. 1.1. Can I say, sir, against you? Just the 2 of you in it. That's a good place to be at this stage. $1,050,000 is here. 1.1 from here. 60. Had him.
60.
I won't go in tens just yet. I will just after that next bid though. $1,050,000 there. I'll take 1.1 and then I can go from there. 1.1's the bid I see. Just get us closer to the bottom end of my range, and then I can go from there. $1,050,000 is with Nicholas's buyer there at the moment. 1.1's the bid I see. Call 3 times now. Put yourself in the box seat. Otherwise, we negotiate with our highest party. First call at $1,050,000. Second call at $1,050,000. Third and final call. All finished and done. Michelle, where do we go? Ask you for the 1-1.
Let's do 6.
No, I can't do that. And someone already is going to do that anyway. They're already in front. Get us close.
7.
$20,000 rise where we are, $1,070,000. I'll take your 20 then. We'll move in 20s there from Surf. That helps you as well. At $1,070,000 the bid there. 90 if you wish from there. At $1,070,000 the bid with the gentleman on the left-hand side. At $1,070,000 now, $1,090,000 the bid I take from here. At $1,070,000 is on my left-hand side. $1,070,000 on my left-hand side now, 90 the bid from here. Against our party across the road, behind me here as well, do we go to $1,090,000? Let them know you've come to buy the property. It's the way to do it. Good, strong bidding, fast. Let them know you've come. $1,070,000. Otherwise, I negotiate with him over there. I don't need to go in for instructions. It's clear for me. I negotiate with the highest bidder wherever it stops. I call 3 times to do so. Otherwise, at $1,070,000, we get to work with you in a second, sir. First call at $1,070,000. Second call.
$1,090,000.
$1,090,000. There it is. At $1,090,000 now. Up to you, sir. Where do we go? $1,090,000 is the bid. I'll take your tens around it to 1.1. I was asking for 1.1 before. Do you want to go to 1.1? 1.1 the bid there. At $1,100,000 the bid there. At 1.1's the bid there. At 1.1 million. At $1,100,000 now. 1.1 the bid. At $1,100,000, I work with you if there's no better bid. Make that clear. 1.1's the bid here. At 1.1 now, I call 3 times to do so if there's no better bid. At 1.1 across the road there, or just on my left-hand side. Bidders with gentlemen there. If there's no better bid, I pass in. I negotiate with you. If there's nothing higher now, call 3 times. First time of the call, we'll work with you in a second. Second in the call. Third and final call.
1.1.
I've got 1.1 over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1.1.
Stay with me. 10 grand. 110. We go to 120. 120. On my left here anyway. 120's here, Nick. 120.
30.
130. 130 on my right. Can we go to 140? 130. What are we waiting for? 1,130,000 on my right hand side. I work with you if there's no better buyer above that level at the moment at 1,130,000. Call 3 times again. First, second, third, final. 1-1. 115. 1,150. 1,160. 160. To make it easy. Had 1,160. Quickly back now is the way to go. 160 the bid there.
10 more.
170. 1,170. Hey, 1,170 now. Still easy buying. Got to be strong with the bids though. Let them know you've come to buy at 1,170 the bid there. 180 or 190.
80.
180. Do we go to 1-2 on a round up bid? 180 the bid now. At 1,180,000. At 1,180,000 now. Do we round it up to 1-2? What do we say, Nick?
1-2.
1-2. At 1,200,000. Still can't get land like this in Mount Waverley at that level. Good buying at this point in time. 1-2 the bid here. At 1,200,000 now and 10 still. 1-2-10 if you like here or anywhere at all. Need to know now though, as we close in on a negotiation, perhaps at 1-2 bidder here. At 1,200,000 now. At 1,200,000, I call 3 times. First time in the call now at 1,200,000. Second call at 1,200,000. Third and final call, all finished and done. 210. 210 now, Nick. 210's the bid here, Nick and Abby. At 210. At 1,210,000. Where do we go from here or here? 210's the bid there.
2-2.
220. 220. We go 230. 220 the bid. At 1,220,000 the bid now. 220's the bid here on my right. At 1,220,000 against you as well. 220 the bid. 230. What do we say? At 1,220,000 now. I get to work with you in a second. Call 3 times again. 230. 230. We go straight to 250. 230's there. 240. 240. At 1,240,000. 245. Now the 250. At 1,245,000. At 1,245,000 the bid. Instructions from you.
Do you take 2,500?
No. 250. At 1,245,000 is in front at this stage. 250 the next bid winning. I promise you we'll get there. At 1,245,000, can we say 250, Nick? First time in the call now. At 1,245,000. Second. At 1,245,000. Third and final call. All finished and done. Are we done here? Very close. 1,245,000. 250. Need to know. Last opportunity, last chances. Need to know here and there.
5,000 more.
250. At 1,250,000 now. At 1,250,000 now.
We're on the market.
There you go, on the market. You asked for it, you've got it. At 1,250,000. It won't be as easy as that next time though if you ask for it. But 1,250,000. We're on the market, selling and playing for keeps now at $1,250,000 against all parties. 55. 255. 255. Strong bid's the way to go from here. He's got the keys. 255. At 1,255,000, he buys it if there's no better bid. 260. 260 now. Against you. 260. Could just be you two in it now. I think 260 is the bid. Do we go 265 and go quickly back at him? At 1,260,000 is the bid. Instructions from you before I knock it down. At 1,260,000. I call 3 times to sell over here. If there's no better bid from you, sir, or across here. Had 1,260,000. First time in the call now at 1,260,000, and we sell. Second call at 1,260,000, and we sell to you. Third and final call, all finished and done. Selling
1,000 more.
261 at 1,261,000.
65.
265.
66.
266. 266.
270.
270. Strong bids may be the way to go. 1,270,000, probably 75 or better is probably my guess. With 270 is their bid. We go to 75. 270 is their bid. At 1,270,000 the bid now. 271. 271, Nick. At 1,271,000.
71.
71. Strong bids the way to continue to go, I'd suggest. At 1,271,000 is a bid here. At 1,271,000.
75.
275. 275, sir and ma'am. At 1,275,000 is the bid. They hold it there under the carport. Give you a moment to have a little look and see. 275 is the bid. How much, sorry?
Give us 2 minutes. Just check on
275 Just give as much time as I can, but I have to knock it down at some point. I'm just giving you fair warning. At 1,275,000, I'll give you a moment or so to decide. Otherwise, we knock down and sell here. I called 3 times. First time in the call down, 1,275,000, and we sell away. Second call, don't let the opportunity pass you. At 1,000,000.
1,000 more. 276.
276, Nick. Very close, maybe the 280 bid. 276 the bid. Strong bid, maybe it's the one. 276 is the bid.
28.
1,280,000. 280 the bid. Back against you again. At 1,280,000 the bid. Ones might not cut it, we might need more. 280 the bid. Do we go 290? Strong bid. At 1,280,000 again, I'll call 3 times to sell under the carport. First call.
81.
81. 81, Nick. 281. 1,281,000. At 281's the bid. At 1,281,000 the bid. Give you a moment as well, otherwise I knock it down on my right. At 1,281,000 we call for the first call.
82.
282. 282.
What's the other more?
Again.
83.
283.
84.
284.
85.
285.
86.
286. 287.
88.
288.
9.
289.
1,000 more.
290.
91.
291.
92.
292. 293. 293.
13.
1.3. 1,300,000 now, 1.3. He says no more. At 1,300,000, it could be the knockout blow. We'll see in a moment or so, but at 1.3, it rests with you. At 1,300,000, last chance and opportunity to our party here and anyone else at all before we knock down to sell. First call now at 1,300,000. Second call, 1.3. Third and final call, All finished and done.
Still with us?
It is. You can bid further. Are we in? Are we done, sir? Just need to know before I knock it down.
Hard to be here. Can you like somehow you can wait?
Really hard to. You need to know within the next 30 seconds, otherwise I knock it down.
Hello. Can you do that?
500
Can
and
we
a
go
half.
thousands only? 31. No, I don't need to take. I can take whichever bid. So 1,000 is the bid that I've said that that's the lowest. 131. 131. 131, Nick.
32.
132. 132. 1,132. 1,320. 1,320. Sorry, 1,320. That is with you.
Three 22.
322. He's 322 is your bid. He went 1,000. You went on top.
If we can
straight away.
confirm, sorry, I was in the middle of it.
1,322,000.
They increasing hardness.
Let's say increase 20,000.
Abby's just going to check the last bid from that party on the
I
right.
think it's 3 or 2.
Apologies, everyone.
Yeah, you did.
It happens.
Are you bidding
Happens to
tens
the
or
best of
ones?
us. Yeah.
Nick will confirm the bid in a moment, whether he was moving in tens or ones or twos.
Should be 1,300,000.
302 with gentlemen in. Yeah? 302 with gentlemen in front there. 302. They weren't going cheap, they go ones. Had 1,302,000 in front here, Nick against your party, or here 302 the bid. Give you a moment to decide again before I call 3 times to knock it down at 1,302,000. First call now at 1,302,000 in front. Second, third, final call. Are we finished and done? Nick just checking. Are we out? Need to know. Knock it down in front.
Don't knock it down. Sorry.
Need to know now, Nick. 302 the bid. Need to know quickly. On my right, are we done as well?
3,000 more. 305.
305. 305 on my left. First time in the call now, 1,305,000 on my left. Second call, had 1,305,000. Third, final call. Done. Just checking a sec. Finished. You want to check there first? 305. Are we in for any further, sir, or not? 305. Before I knock it down, just want to permission to sell over there. I have to count it down to sell now. Give it fair warning now. Call 3 times to sell. First time to call now. We sell away to you if there's no better bid. Second call. Third, final call. All finished and done. Selling. Selling. Finished. 305's there.
306.
306. 306, Nick, in front here. Nick, 306.
Yeah.
I'll check in again on my right hand side if there's any more in it, but 306 in front here. Need to know up the back, are we done? Do I sell here? She says yes. Finished. Last chance. First, second, third, and final call. Selling.
Hang on a second. 1,000 more. 307.
307. 308. You sure? Said no before. 308. Call 3 times, I sell. First call again at 1,308,000, I sell. Second, third, final call. All done. Finished. Selling. Selling. Are we done, Nick? Last chance. 1,308,000. Need to know before I knock it.
1,000.
309.
310.
310. 310. At 1,310,000 again, and need to sell 310.
1.32.
320. You got it this time. 320. 320.
321.
321. Selling.
Hang on.
Need to know, Michelle.
21.
We got 21. We got 21. 321. We've got that here. At 1,321,000, need to know now. I've given fair warning to both parties. I called 3 times, knock it down. I can't hold back now. At 1,321,000, we sell away. First call, second call, third and final call. All finished and done. Selling. Selling. Congratulations. We are sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending another Way White auction. Have a fantastic weekend.